Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood here on the Head Empty channel. First thing I want to say is Happy New Year. This is the first video I'm recording of the new year. I decided it's finally time to try to get this series back on track on my channel. Brings me to the next thing. I'm sorry. A lot of chaos happens around this time of year for me. I got a lot of family, a lot of things to go to, and so yeah, this series is definitely the one that suffered through all that. So again, to those who tune into this series in particular regularly, thank you for your patience. I do plan on keeping this up, making it more regular if I can. Yeah, I enjoy this show a lot, and we are supposed to be much further in than we are right now. So yeah, 2025, I do intend to try to keep this one up to date, you know. And yeah, I also, maybe I should have said this sooner, a few weeks ago, my cat that I've had for 19 years by now passed away, and you know, that was really difficult for me, and this has been kind of also a way of stepping away a little bit, just to kind of, you know, just chill out. It was tough, and it's still tough, but we're back at it. Yeah, couldn't be away for too long. Not this show. I'm ready. Thank you for tuning in. Last time we met Greed, and he kidnapped Al. Ed came to save the day. Almost got his ass kicked, but then he started kicking ass. Then he got his ass kicked again. I mean, for a sin, Greed was getting the work put on him pretty easily by Ed and Al, or by Ed, really. But it did take the lovely Izumi to step in and save the day. She's here now. She's just your everyday housewife kicking ass. Al got himself caught. It was kind of, when I watched it last episode, I thought it was like, you know, it was just silly. I was like, all right, man, he's just like 14, I guess. I don't know. It was dumb the way that it happened. Some of my comments cleared up that he was like, he told Ed what he was going to do. So it wasn't just like he wandered off randomly, because that's what it looked like in the show. And it was like, what the? That's not like Al. Yes, we've been rescued. I don't know what's to come with Greed. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some information out of him for the other, oh man, what were they called? He called themselves something. Let me see, I have it written down, I think. Homunculus. Homunculus. Is that what the sins are? All of them are homunculuses? Maybe. Yeah, we're also, I think, still looking for a way to restore Al's memory. That's something that we were talking about last time, and it's something that I'd never even considered, the fact that Al might have his own memory locked away somewhere of meeting the god person at that door. So that's pretty interesting as well. Let's see where it goes, if we get anything new. So yeah, let's get into it. This is episode 14 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I don't know the name. I don't have it pulled up. Yeah, if you want to see more of this, subscribe, like the video to help support the channel. It all really helps. It truly does. And then, of course, drop comments. I like to read your guys' comments, thoughts, things that I missed. And yeah, that's about it. Let's hop into this. I'm ready. Sorry, my eyes like so red. It's so red. It's I just rubbed it, like just before I started recording. So, and my eyes just like are really sensitive. Hopefully it's not too off-putting. Here he is. Is he pretty young? I don't know if I remember how old he is.
Mustang 大佐、申し訳ありません。大総統閣下はお出かけになられまして、南部へ視察に行かれました。
南部へ?
An inspection of what?
嫌な匂いがするぜ。
He's the dog one, right?
これは。
Oh.
視察に来てみればとんだ見つけ物だな。
Ooh. So he discovered them. He knew about them. Or he knows about them? Dude, you were... What are you talking about? You're getting your ass kicked like 2 seconds ago. Why was she? Oh yeah, I forgot her thing. She can't do it all. Oh yeah, he's being warned. I need to look up Grade's voice. I feel like I absolutely recognize it. It sounds like Gojo's voice. I feel like it definitely is. 60. I've seen him get active with that sword, man. He's got so many swords. Oh, ew. Jesus. That's the technique. I forget what he said his animal was. Kick his ass, Armstrong. You got it. Alright. I kind of feel bad about these guys just getting shot up, though. Because they were just, like, experiments, right? Really? Jeez. Well, they got out at least. Wait, I'm like rooting for these guys to get away, man. The ultimate spear. Whoa! Whoa! Ultimate eye? Okay, that's a crazy twist. Okay, so I mean, all of the people with that symbol, with the, I forget what the name of the symbol was. They had a name for it. I don't have to. I'll look for it later. Yeah, everyone with that symbol is one of the sins, right? Does that mean Bradley is one? Yeah, I mean, I'm only led to believe that that's true. Which sin would he be? Wrath? We haven't met Wrath yet, have we? Could be. Pride? I don't know about his. I feel like Wrath, something like that. That was a crazy twist. I did not expect that. So, wow. Is he a homunculus? Explains why he's like super fast and shit. Oof. There's a limit? This is a dog. These guys are so dead, man. All my homies hate Bradley, dude. I don't... Ugh. He sliced his head in 4. Can Bradley not hear that?
駒に情が移ったか。くだらん。
冗談？俺を誰だと思ってんだ。強欲のグリード様だぞ。部下も何もかも俺の所有物なんだよ。俺の所有物を見捨てねえ。何せ欲が深いからな。
Jeez. Dude, Bradley's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen somebody wield, like, what, has he got 5 swords? 4? Yeah, I'd be terrified, man. She's getting stabbed through the armor, I bet. No? Ugh, that's so morbid, man. Wait, that guy gave him his memories? Is that... What? Blood? Dude, what is going on? This is crazy, man. What? What? I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to go back to that. That is so fucked up, by the way. Like, she was, like, in his body, kinda.
ここの黒幕グリードという男とは知り合いかね。いいえ。重要な情報を聞き出したりは軍の利益になるようなことは。軍のためではない。もし奴らと取引していたら場合によっては。他に質問は。
Alright.
君の鋼の腕と弟のよろ。
This is why it's important that Roy succeeds, man. Everything about Bradley is just bad news. I hate when he does this fucking smile, man. I'm so reversed on what I used to be, where I thought he was kind of cool. Now he's just scary. Like, I don't even think he's cool anymore. He's just scary and he sucks. What? Alright, sorry about that. Let's figure this one out. Did she notice something? Or did he notice something with his eye? Probably her. Oh, that's what it's called. That's right. They don't know, man. Jeez. It's really piling up on these guys, dude. On these kids. Fair. Not gonna tell him, huh? Yeah, why though? That's so crazy. Nothing? Oh, I'm sorry. Thinking about theories and shit. That's true. He didn't want them to give any information.
どうにも納得できないことばかりだ。しばらく軍にくっついてみるか。
It's all weird. It's all sus. Whoa.
お帰りなさい、大総統。
鋼の錬金術師の
Oh.
としたら二人の師匠も人柱になりうる人材かもしれん。
That's right, for
そしてもう
sacrifice.
一つ。
And the teacher? Wait.
なりうる人材かも。
No! No!
思わぬ収穫が。
あら、懐かしいわね。
Yeah, okay. He's been
起きな
independent.
さい、グリード。
And this asshole Bradley's with
皆
these
さんお揃いで。おめえは相変わらずいい女だな。最強の矛。
ultimate spear. I was wondering if she would have been the spear.
とも痩せねえ
Gluttony,
な。
the voracious.
嫉妬のエンビ。
Envy.
またそんな趣味の悪い格好してんのか。
Tasteless. I have to agree. Sorry. Where are the rest?
ロスはどこだ。
Sloth.
昔からサボってばかりでね。まだ仕事中よ。
Oh.
100年前から変わっちゃいねえな。こいつは誰だ。
フンドのロース。
キングブラッドレイだろ。
So we knew?
それという名の人間として常に用意された私たち
うん
兄弟。
Father, huh?
年を取るホムンクルス。そんな。
A homunculus that ages.
ありえ
Why would you want that?
ありえない。あんたの口癖だったはずだよ。忘れ。
Oh, yeah.
黙ってろや、ブサイクが。
あ？
久しぶりに本性見せろよ。ゲテモノエンビ。
Cobbled together.
望み通り踏み潰してやるよ。
よさないかお前たち。そんな醜いことはこの父の前でしてくれるな。
So this is definitely the guy from the first episode, huh?
ずいぶん老け込んだんじゃねえの。
And it's almost definitely Ed and Al's dad.
我が魂を分けた息子よ。なぜこの父を裏切った？
強欲のグリード。あんたがそう産んで、俺はその通り生きただけだ。この俺の欲は満たされねえんだよ。
また私のために働いてくれんか。
ノーだ。
そうか。
Death! You know, there's about to be something ridiculously brutal, man. That's how these alchemists work. Jeez.
地獄の豪華はこれほどぬるくはねえだろうよ。先に行って見ててやるぜ兄弟。
我が魂へ帰るがよい。グリードよ。
上等だ。おやったら。
Oh man, this is getting so wild. I have so much to talk about.
来るべき日に向けてお前たちの変わらぬ忠誠
That kind of reminds me of a philosopher's stone. Very interesting. We learned so much. Oh yeah,
おかえりなさい、お父さん。
he does have his kid.
ただいまセリム。おお、そうだ。南で鋼の錬金術師に会ったぞ。
小さい錬金術師。
Don't let him hear that.
セリムはエドワードさんの話が好きね。
最年少の国家錬金術師なんてかっこいいじゃないですか。い
Ah,
いなあ。僕も錬金術習いたい。お父さんの役に立ちたいんです。
セリムに手伝ってもらうかな。
you know, I might know a spoiler. That name sounds familiar. All right, man. Wow. Didn't expect as much as we got in this. All right, there's no way I'm even going to be able to cover a lot of this, I think. Or, like, I'll be able to talk about it, but I don't know what some of it means. But we'll have to... Let's see what's going on here. So, yeah. First of all, really good episode. It makes you feel for these, they're chimeras, right? Yeah, they were definitely being used at some point to, well, they were experiments, right? And they were probably experiments trying to be made into soldiers. That just seems like the type of thing the military would do. And yeah, it really makes you feel for him, because whatever Bradley's doing, you know, is not good shit, and he doesn't want. I don't know. They must have information or something that he doesn't want out. I feel like that's got to be the reason why. Or they're like impure, they're failed experiments, something like that. I'm not sure. But watching them all just get slaughtered like this was really awful. Yeah, the reveal of Bradley's eye and the reveal of him to be one of these sins, one of a homunculus, I guess, was pretty crazy. I did not expect that to be what was going on with his eye. I didn't even expect his eye to be anything crazy at all. I just thought he had a wounded eye. I feel like I got to learn all of these characters' names now, all the ones who died, because it was pretty sad when they did, dying for one another. But yeah, it was pretty brutal the way that the military handles this shit. Armstrong had his little duel, but it's not like he was just kind of duking it with this guy. He wasn't out here just trying to kill. He's not directly under Bradley's orders, I don't think. So Armstrong's just a good dude. Armstrong might. Have I already said this, that he's like probably my favorite character? I know I said Izumi because, you know, Izumi's hot, but I mean, I do like Izumi, but Armstrong is consistently kind of that guy. I like him a lot. He's got a good moral compass too, I think, and he looks out for Ed and Al. But anyway, yeah, it was down here in the I guess this is the sewers, right, where Bradley said ultimate shield. There was ultimate shield, ultimate eye, and ultimate spear, right? And when he said ultimate spear, I did immediately think of Lust, because of her like sharp finger thing that she has going on all the time, slicing people. And then I guess Bradley, the idea with the ultimate eye, I suppose, would be that he can see things maybe before they happen, or he's just got good eyesight. I don't know. He can like react to things quickly. I'm sure there's more to it than that. And then we see all of the. Did their group have a name? I can't remember what their group name was. But all of the chimeras get killed by Bradley. Yeah, man, the Fuhrer's he's got like 5 swords, dude. It's pretty sick. Like, I don't know. I don't like him because he's just so, you know, he's literally a dictator. And so it's just like, I can't like him, but he carries, it's the way he carries himself. He's cool in that regard, but he's more just scary than anything. Very intense guy. And I hate his fake ass smile. For the first moment I saw it, this dude he doesn't even play it off well. And then, yeah, here's where it happens though. So, Martel is her name. She gets stabbed, and the blood gets on Al's little sigil, his mark, rune. I don't know, his mark. It gets on that, and it just triggers all these memories of seeing a god or whatever. So we see his mom, we see Izumi, we see random landscapes. That looked like, I don't know, like maybe a transmutation circle, houses, more Izumi. And then he starts getting deconstructed, and there's this giant eye again. So let me think about this again. So what happened in the first place? They wanted to bring their mom back, but they broke the rules, and so Al was consumed. Al's body was consumed. And then Ed sacrificed his arm and leg in order to bind the soul to the armor, if I remember correctly. It's something I feel like I should have pretty solid by now, but it's been a minute, so I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It was during when Ed was giving up his arm and leg, right? That where he was able to bind the soul, or is during when Ed gave up his arm and leg where he saw the memories. Is that correct? I can't remember the exact order of things. I just have to go back. But here we're seeing Al as he's being his body's being taken, and then he's reaching out to this figure, and he said "Mom," but then out of his form, a new form is being created of him, but it's like got this evil smile. And then I'm pretty sure the next thing we see is it from the like creature, like the human thing, the failed creation's perspective, like that was Al for a bit. So what does that mean, dude? Did Al, when it consumed Al in order to create it, did it also take his memories and like Al was put into the body? That seems important, and the fact that Al didn't say anything to Ed about it, whether he remembers or doesn't remember or just doesn't even know what to make of it, seems important to me. But I just have zero clue what it could mean that he was the body, unless it means if a homunculus is an artificial human being. I mean, I guess it depends on how they're made. Is it using the same kind of process as this, like were all of those sins originally people that were created into like new fake people? I don't know. I'm trying my best not to overcook this. I'm spitball, like I say it all the time, like the point of the channel, I'm here to talk about my thoughts about this. It's just gonna be wrong, I'm not far enough. But it's all very interesting. It's really making me think. But yeah, I mean, now Al's all messed up because this chick got killed while he's literally a suit of armor and he couldn't protect her then while she's inside. And I guess maybe Bradley might suspect them of, I mean, just in general, he's probably making sure they didn't learn anything out of them or didn't side with these chimeras or greed. Maybe because Al was trying to protect her and he noticed that, or just in general, just trying to make sure. And yeah, he pretty much threatens them, saying, "You better be on our side." I do not like at all that Bradley is talking to Izumi. Not one bit. You stay away from her. I don't like that one bit. And in that moment when it showed his eye patch, it could be that the both of them noticed something. That might be what it is. I wasn't sure which one, but Bradley said that she would be a good sacrifice. Still don't know what the sacrifice is for. I guess in order to create this aging homunculus. Why would you want that? A homunculus as is sounds like it'd be the perfect thing that someone would want to like gain power. So it makes me think that the whole reason to create these could be because I do think that the father is also Ed and Al's father. It makes me think that he's trying to create like a person again. So I don't know, maybe he's trying to build their mom back successfully. Maybe he's just on the same kind of mission they were. That's the only reason I can currently think of why he would want a homunculus that ages. Basically, you're human, right? With maybe some special abilities. And then, yeah, we gotta love Armstrong. He's protecting Ed and Al, trying to keep them cautious but not worry them too much with what happened to Hughes. He's a good man. We like Armstrong. And it's good that we learned something out of this because we didn't get much out of Sensei. She just kind of, she's not even Sensei anymore, right? They're like equals or whatever because they kind of just know the same thing. But all of this is some good clues to follow. So they're going to be sticking around and see what other wacky shit happens to them that somehow connects. If they knew about Ed, it could be that people who have seen the truth. Is that what they said? The truth. That's what they were calling it. People who have seen the truth are fit to be a sacrifice for whatever this is. And Al has, and we didn't know and Ed has, and we didn't know if Al could, but it could be that Bradley saw that in Al and Izumi today, and that's what he's talking about here. Maybe. It's the only thing I have to go on at the moment. And we have now heard of how many of the sins? Greed, lust, gluttony, envy, wrath. I was right about wrath. Sloth. So pride is the last one, isn't it? Pride is the last one, and I do think I know a spoiler, unfortunately. So maybe. Don't say anything. Don't confirm anything. I'd appreciate it. But I do think I've heard possible spoiler. Wait, he's hooked up to like all these machines. Is he dying, I wonder? And where is he? He's got this crazy lab. There's like cogs and stuff all over the walls. Are those statues in the background as well? He's got a whole ass supervillain lair. So this is, he seems kind of old though. He's like gray. That's the thing that's throwing me off about him. I feel like this is Hohenheim. Right, that's his name? Yeah, Hohenheim. I think this is him. But he looks old. I'm not sure why. And they also said That's the other thing, is that they called him father, but then they said a century. So how long has this dude been around? Ed and Al's dad might not be even human. Maybe he's Pride. Maybe he was the first one. So this dude just abandoned them just to be these guys' dad. Oh, or could be that Ed or Al is Pride. Maybe they're not even human. And then we literally just like burned greed in a vat of like molten lava, trickled out into this glass as a red liquid, which again reminds me of the philosopher's stones, just to be drank by this guy. And then he said that he was a part of his soul, so all of these guys are like supposed to be a part of Hohenheim here. This guy seems like an ultimate like supervillain, and there's like this specific day that they're talking about. Things are about to ramp up, I think, and then this seems like the end of an arc here, and I think things are about to pick up in the plot, because we just got, I think, introduced to the big bad, probably for the first time officially. And then yeah, Bradley has talked about his son before, I remember, but this, I feel like I do remember, I feel like I know the name Selim. And that's the end of the episode, guys. That was episode 14. What was the name of this episode, by the way? Those Who Lurk Underground. Gotcha. Now that could mean, that probably means the sins and everything, not actually the chimeras. Okay, another great episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Drop a comment, things you want me to know. Don't spoil anything, but you know, things that I might have missed, and your thoughts about the episode. And yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace. Take care.